What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla with Radio Tower, Kong with Battle Axe, and Godzilla with Heat Ray. So these are really cool figures. These are by Playmates, and I've been lately trying to find the Skullcrawler, the Warbat, and the Kong with Fighter Jet. So here's a look at the packaging for one of the figures. Mostly the same, just has a description of the characters. Really cool. And there's another wave that has Mechagodzilla Hong Kong figures of Godzilla and Kong with the neon purple and blue lighting on them from the city. So yeah, really cool. Can't wait to get those, hopefully, because Walmart's been giving me problems, or it's just been frustrating because every time I go to Walmart, there's hardly any Godzilla figures or Godzilla vs. Kong toys. Like today, I seen they kind of restocked it, or I don't know if they put their full stock in there or what happened, or if I was kind of late, but I seen they had this Godzilla in stock again. There was only 3 of them, and they were kind of scattered around the toy aisle. It's just kind of messed up. I'm glad I got these, though, a few months ago back. I'm just reviewing them now because I kind of seen the movie. And I want to, in my next video, hopefully review the Mechagodzilla stuff. And some of the other characters, like the Skullcrawler, kaijus or monsters. Hopefully, like 3 at a time, because if I do all of them now, it's going to take forever. But moving on, we have Godzilla with the Heat Ray. So really cool figure. Adjust the lighting a bit so you can see the translucent plastic a little bit better. And he does have a feature or a gimmick where you could remove his chest piece and it reveals battle damage. For mine, however, it doesn't go in all the way. Has nice battle damage on it, but for mine it doesn't go in all the way. As you can see on this side, it's kind of, I tried pushing it as best as possible, but it didn't go in all the way. Not too disappointed. It's a $9 figure. It's worth it and worth picking up. These figures do go up in price and will eventually, and have already started, even for the newer releases. It's a lot harder to find these figures than the previous figures and Godzilla and Kong figures that I've found in stores from previous years. Here's Kong, really nicely painted eyes, and has a very nice position with the teeth opened. You could see inside his tongue. So really cool. Has some articulation. You could see some of the little joints and parts. This one's covered up because it reveals battle damage, and yet this part is a little challenging to remove, or mostly put in, because it is this part of the chest or part of Kong gets in the way from this part, because it kind of goes in, the piece goes in, and it kind of makes it stuck, but it eventually will get out. So here's the arm, what it looks like. A lot of battle damage. So yeah, really cool. And the axe, I guess the paint applications vary on the axe, and the paint does chip off easily for the figures from what I've heard. So I don't know if that's happening to mine. As you can see, this side has a little bit more paint and sections that are lighter than others. But that's okay. Hopefully it just is alright and doesn't chip off anymore, because I'm going to have to fix it later on. But here's Godzilla with Radio Tower. Now this is the color they used for the 11-inch Godzilla, I believe. The only reason why I like this one is it has a nice mix in the dorsal fins or plates on Godzilla, or the spikes. It has a nice mixture, and I think that's one of the reasons they did that coloring, so it matches better and blends in better. So yeah, really cool Godzilla figure. He's holding a radio tower. I didn't see that in the movie, but from what I remember, I've seen the movie on April 1st. Really cool. It has the same, it's a repaint of the other one, but really cool figure as well. So that was the review on the Godzilla versus Kong 2021 Playmates figures. Really cool, great figures. Some of these were released in 2020 and some were released in 2021. Those I still have to get, like the Mechagodzilla and Skullcrawler, along with the Warbat. And I think there's more figures that are coming out soon, because I heard there's mini monster figures coming out. Those are really cool. I think that they will kind of scale with these figures. Now for comparison, I'm going to just show some of the Jakks-specific ones. I collected the smaller scale Godzilla figures previously. I should have, and I kind of regret not collecting the bigger scale ones. But I'm still glad I have these, at least. Hopefully they release something at a good scale or something close to these for the Godzilla vs. Kong lineup, because I really think that the figures are cool. Here's some of the Mutos from 2014's Godzilla movie. So yeah, see, these figures scale really good. The Jakks-Pacific and the, I think they're Bandai Mutos. They scale really good, so I hope that smaller figures are released of these figures from Playmates, hopefully. I know that there's the mini monster ones, but I think they're going to be smaller than these scale figures, the Pack of Destruction ones. So here's Burning Godzilla, glance. And moving these aside, I'll just get King Ghidorah, or Ghidorah. So his wings are really big. Just moving aside these figures, because he takes up a lot of space with his wings, and it makes the figure kind of go down a bit, but still works. So here's what King Ghidorah looks like next to them, smaller scale. I might just buy the bigger scale figure. I don't know if it will scale. And here's a Trendmaster Godzilla figure, really cool. And a Godzilla 2001 figure, or I don't know if this is from Playmates, but kind of works. I found it at the thrift store once. It was pretty good, because I thought this figure was missing an arm, but it was basically inside him, and it ended up being worth it, buying it. It's only like $5, and it was worth it. So, yeah, really cool figures overall. They're cool. One last comparison, we have the Peter Jackson's King Kong. He has a weird position, and his arms are supposed to be action in them, but he doesn't have a crawling position, or where he's on his hands. But almost the same scale as the original Kong, just a little bit different. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. And there's a bug crawling on the screen. He's looking at the figures. And that's the real size of Godzilla and Kong compared to him. As you can see, there's a bug on the screen. But yeah, it must look real. I wonder how it would look like to them. It's probably the real size of Godzilla to them. But really cool figures. I like them. Hope to find the rest of them. I think I will eventually. Hopefully Walmart stocks them up more. I kind of got mad at Walmart, and I'm still mad because it seems like they aren't stocking up the figures as fast. And it seems like they're keeping a lot of them for online selling and selling them for much more expensive prices. But hopefully that gets resolved soon. I'll see you guys in the next video.